Jason drops by Carly's and in her kitchen asks why she needed to see him. Carly responds, "Because I know." She knows Jason has been protecting her. Jason asks who told her. Carly admits Sam told her, and Sam's not happy. Jason asks how Sam found out. Carly says Sam and Spinelli hacked into the FBI files and found the recording of her at the meeting of the 5 families. Carly cries, "You sacrificed your freedom and your family for me. Why did you pick me?" Jason says he never wanted her to know. Carly argues this is her life, and she could be charged. Jason states that if she knew, she'd confront the FBI and dare them to charge her. He admits he didn't think it would go on as long as it did, but he never once considered bailing. Carly knows he always protects her, but she deserved to know and have a say in how this was handled, as she's involved. She won't let him throw his life away for her. Jason yells that he agreed to do a job, and that's what he's doing. Carly asks how he knows Kate's will actually let him go when the job is done. Jason admits he can't be sure Kate's will honor his word. Carly explains that is why she's talked to Diane about her chances of acquittal. She admits Diane only gives her 30%, but it's better than the odds that the FBI will give him his life back. Jason says if she goes to prison, then everything he did, everything he sacrificed, means nothing, so don't throw it away. Jason says she'll go away for 20 years, and Michael and Joss will have to take turns bringing Donna to visit her until she's old enough to go on her own. He tells her to think about how will Donna feel knowing she abandoned her for him. Jason also says if she goes to prison, he will blame himself every day for the rest of his life. Jason says if Carly doesn't want her daughter to grow up without her, and for him to carry that guilt, to back off. Carly agrees to back down but adds, "But what if I can't stand it? What if I can't live knowing I am the reason you haven't had a day of freedom since November 2021? Jason tells her that he's the one that has to live with it. Carly changes her mind and can't let him do this. Jason says she can't change her mind. He chose to take the deal, so don't get in the way of him and what he has to do. Chase returns to the Quartermain mansion and hugs Brooke Lynn. He says Finn apologized for the lies, the things he said to all of them, and he's taking responsibility. Brooke Lynn says she lost it when Violet said she thought her dad died like Grandpa. They sit in the living room, and Brooke Lynn asks how the place was. Chase admits he didn't go in, as Finn wanted to take that step on his own. Brooke Lynn tells Chase that Violet is in bed, and she had a long talk with her grandmother, who feels they should all move in here. She says Monica, Olivia, and Lois agree, which is like the 7 seals of the apocalypse opening up. Brooke Lynn says she didn't make any promises. She and Chase discuss the alternatives. They can't move back to Finn's, and their place is too small. Chase brings up getting their own place, and Brooke Lynn relays Tracy's points about this place having kids, maternal energy, and Violet needing consistency right now. Chase says Finn told him he was taking care of him now, and he thought about the fact that he had his dad to take care of him his whole life. Now he's the one taking care of a family. He says on the drive back he realized he can step up for his niece and give her the home she deserves. Brooke Lynn says she can tell Tracy they'll find their own place, but he says he's grateful for her family offering them help. Chase says he doesn't have to do this alone as he has her, his wife, his teammate, and her entire family. She calls him kind, strong, and gentle, and they kiss. Brooke Lynn then asks, "So what do you think of Tracy's idea?" Chase says he's realized when he married her that her family came with a deal, and he's not surprised they would welcome him and Violet into the fold. Brooke Lynn jokes they probably like him and Violet more than her, and he's stuck with all of them. Just then, Gio interrupts and says Violet heard him playing and came looking for what the sound was. He says she got lost, and he took her back to her room. He says he's going to go outside and practice. Brooke Lynn again asks Chase what he thinks of the move. He says, "Hold that thought, I'm going to check on Violet." Later, Chase comes down and finds Brooke Lynn asleep on the couch. She wakes up, and Chase says Violet is fast asleep, just like she was a second ago, and he realizes this is the perfect place for them. Chase says tomorrow they'll start moving in. Sunny meets Natalia for an evening at the Metro Court Pool. Sunny orders 2 scotches, Natalia's preferred. Natalia asks what has him up so late. He says he had to make a change in his living situation.